Hi and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to discuss if Trump is secretly establishing a CBDC in the background. We see some signs of that. This is important for the crypto industry and you need to watch this video. Before I forget it, on my screen, the information is saying win $100. And this is learn and earn round number 1. If you have not seen how it works, there's a link below. To explain it to you in very simple terms, I have decided to give away $100 every 10 days or every second week. I have set up a wallet containing 100 USDC, and you need to find the 12 seed phrases to unlock the wallet. One seed phrase you get automatically if you click on the link below and enter the challenge. The other seed phrases are hidden in my videos. So in this video, you will probably find 1 or 2, sometimes there is no seed phrase, but somewhere there will be a seed phrase appearing. Maybe on the screen somewhere here, maybe in my presentation, you will find it if you watch my video till the end. This is why it's so important. You can now learn and have the opportunity to unlock this wallet with the $100. You need to be fast if you have all the seeds, but this is all explained if you click on the link below. So let's jump into the topic. For most of you, this will sound strange because we all know that he signed actually an order that there will be no CBDC. But strangely now there's something happening in the background. There's this new Trump accounts, as you may have seen on TV. What will happen is that actually every newborn baby will automatically get an account and will receive $100. That doesn't seem so bad, right? That seems quite good. But let's find out now what it is all about. What is a CBDC? First, we need to define for people that don't have any idea what it is or just have heard it but never got it explained. You may have heard about the Fed coin already, but the Fed coin, it's not just digital currency. You could say at the moment we have credit cards, we have also a digital system where not a lot of the money is actually issued physically. We almost don't use physical money anymore in a lot of countries. In some countries like in Sweden, it's even not possible anymore to use physical money. But without physical money, everything can be controlled. If you can control the money, you can control the people. We need to be very careful if something like Fed coin is coming in. It's not just a shift to digital dollar, it's also a shift to control over the financial system, even more and more control. The main problem is that this is total financial surveillance. If you have an account directly with the Fed, like this Trump accounts for newborns will be, the Fed will actually see all the transactions and they will be able to monitor and see how and when you spend the money. They could also put a time limit on the money and a location limit on the money. This means if you don't spend the money in a certain period of time, your money could devalue or they could just take it away out of your account. With this tool, it would be even easier for the Fed to manipulate the markets. If they need a lot of consumption, they could give you some money and you need to spend it till a certain time. If you don't spend it, then it will be decreased or you will even lose it. Also, they can tell you where you can spend it. It would be possible that they are telling you you cannot spend it on this brand, but you can spend it on that brand. You also cannot spend it in New York, for example, or you live in New York and the further away you're traveling from New York, the less value your currency will have. This is all imaginable and this can be done very easily. What that means is centralized control. It's not even controlled by the government, it's controlled over the government. But we don't have to talk about that conspiracy stuff, right? What would be the big difference if they roll it out? At the moment, the system is set up that the big banks get the money from the Fed and they will distribute it. They hold the liabilities of the Fed, so to say. In the future, it is thinkable if they implement this kind of system, every single person will hold the liabilities of the Fed. And as we discussed, it's easy to control where you spend it and when you spend it. The Trump accounts are going into that direction. These Trump accounts look to me like a Trojan horse. If everybody's getting this money for their newborn baby, everybody will, of course, enjoy it and like it. The money will grow, hopefully. The Fed or the government is able to spend this money on the stock market. You will also see later in the presentation that this money will be used or has to be used to invest into the stock market. I'm not sure if they do it automatically or not, but this is one of the points. The parents can also put in some more money. The thing is, you will have automated accounts, and they say they will automatically create it if there's a newborn. It cannot be at the regular bank. It has to be some kind of other system that goes very much into the direction of a CBDC. For me, it looks like also all the stable coins that are promoted very heavily now are going into the direction of a CBDC. Every newborn will get $1,000 now in their account, and it's mandatory to invest this into the stock market. It's always a good idea to follow the money to find out the truth. This is what we're doing now. Following the money, Trump account flow. It starts by the Treasury is issuing bonds. Funds raised through bonds, sales, or taxation. They issue new bonds or they raise taxes. The next step would be funds enter Treasury General Account. Money flows to TGA at the Federal Reserve. After that, newborn sub-accounts are created. There will be probably a system where when they notice that somebody is born new, automatically account gets created, and the Trump accounts are established under TGA. Accounts on federal balance sheet. Direct citizen central bank relationship established. With this, everything would be directly connected to the end consumer, to the citizens, without any middle banks. All information and all control will be given to an entity above government. Let's connect the dots. The CBDC infrastructure. What will happen is that there will be annual system growth. Money will flow into the system. Money will flow into the stock market. 3 million accounts will be added every year. We have 3 million accounts with $1,000 that will flow into the stock market again. Technical frameworks. Direct Fed citizen connection established. Then we have the central control. Foundation for CBDC implementation. It will start with the newborns and probably will be applied to if you need some social benefits and so on. People that cannot or that need money from the government will be the first ones having this kind of payment system and accounts. And at a certain point, we have to look how this AI thing is all developing. Not a lot of jobs will probably be left, so a lot of people will be out of work. So let's see what's going to happen. And then Fed accounts for newborns, as we learned already, all babies born after 2025 receive Fed accounts. We have to be careful about that because we have seen that already in the Soviet Union back in the days with Gosbank. It was a single-tier banking system, and communist Russia operated with one central bank, which was the Gosbank, that directly controlled all accounts, and the local bank just functioned mainly as extension of the central ledger system. Everything was in one banking system, and we have seen how that turned out. It was not good for the people. It didn't bring wealth to the people. It just concentrated the wealth to certain people like it always does. Centralized economic control. The Soviet state used Gosbank to monitor industrial activity and enforced compliance through transaction tracking and account supervision. Political lending practice. Gosbank provided loans based on government directives and political favors rather than financial or credit worthiness. This totally disconnected. It's going into a direction where the powerful people can decide again, and the small people don't have a word anymore. The united consequences, I wrote here, Trump's accidental CBDC. We are not sure if he knows what he's doing, if he is involved in that, or if he's just the actor acting out this. This is why it's called here likely unintentional from Trump, but I'm not sure if he is just doing what he should do. He's building the framework. So these new Trump accounts are actually building the framework for CBDC and enabling surveillance. As we have learned, with that, the Fed will have all the data and all control over everything you're doing. This also leads to a hidden danger of stock market manipulation. The 3 billion coming in again, annual stock inflows, 3 billion is not that much. If you look at the stock market, it may move the stock market a little. It's just playing money for the people, but still they have control over that and they can use it. They have to put it 100% into stocks. This could also be positive for Bitcoin because more and more companies like Strategy and so on are listed on the stock market. This can also be beneficial for that. It's locked for 18 years. That means that the babies will get it when they are born, but they can just use it when they're 18. And this accumulates a lot of money. If you have this 3 billion per year, but it's growing for 18 years, you have trillions and trillions that you can reinvest into the stock market. It's quite a big number. It looks small, and it's probably just the entry for other groups of people to also get these accounts, as we learned. And it's quite a lot of money if you see it over 18 years. What is the solution for citizens? What can they do? They should embrace decentralized money, of course. This is Bitcoin. You need to have your own reserve. Make your own crypto reserve, Bitcoin reserve. Buy Satoshis every day, every week, every month. Maintain financial privacy. Try not to fall for this kind of solutions. Use physical money. Go to your supermarket and use dollars or euros or any other currency that you have in the moment to buy stuff. This can stop the train. And question everything. You need to write letters to your congressman. Why are they doing this? What about this? And so on. You need to ask. You need to inform your parents. You need to inform your family, your friends. Let them know what's going on and make them aware of the situation. I hope this video was useful. One more time, I want to remind you that you should enter the challenge. Click on the link below to really unlock this 100 USDT. If you are the first one finding all the seed phrases, you can transfer the money out and it's yours. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.